My time is yours.
We're rolling.
Ezra, go, man. You're not messing this up. You're messing the process, man. You're messing up the process.
Do you feel like you fit in?
No, I don't feel like I fit in. You feel like you have to fit in with a certain crowd, and I just kind of float in between crowds, and so sometimes it gets kind of hard because everyone splits off and you're kind of there by yourself. So
yeah, I feel like I fit in. I think I'm pretty weird. I don't fit in some categories, but other than that, yeah, I think I fit in.
No?
I don't know, sometimes I guess, like, not really. Just feel like to myself. I stay to myself.
That's hard. Like, what does fitting in really mean, you know? I don't know. I guess I don't know if I want to.
I feel like I fit in like with my group, but like I feel like I'm a pretty outgoing person, so like I fit in fairly well with my friends.
No, I feel like I stand out in the crowd, but in a good way.
I do.
Do?
Yes. I know, I feel like I'm socially accepted, I have lots of friends, and I feel like me, so.
Not really. I think I don't fit in because I'm different. I'm not necessarily like everyone else, but it's not a bad thing that I don't fit in and do the same things as everyone else. It just means I'm unique.
Do you feel like you fit in?
Yes and no. I think I feel like I fit in some aspects of life, others not so much. But I don't think we can ever truly fit in. I don't think there's fitting in.
Do you ever try to fit in?
I mean, yeah, when things get hard sometimes, but at the same time I kind of remind myself that, like, why do I need to fit in? Like, what's so great about being part of a certain group of people? Like, why not be friends with everybody instead?
Do you ever try to fit in?
No.
No.
Not really, I guess. I'm kind of myself when it comes to stuff. I feel like everyone should be themselves and just be like their own person.
Depends. On occasions, maybe, like when I'm down.
I mean, I definitely, like, I think I try to fit in more than I should, you know?
Yes and no, like sometimes I try a little too hard to fit in.
Yeah. Everyone I feel like has to try to fit in some way or another, but there's a point of when you want to try to fit in too much.
Do you try to fit in?
I wouldn't say I do. I kind of like to be the sore thumb. I like to stick out, I guess. I like to kind of be unique, so.
Yeah, I think under different situations, you feel pressured to fit in.
Do you ever try to fit in?
No, not really. I've always kind of been just myself. I was raised to, be who I am, and that's just kind of how I always live my life.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
Yeah, probably. I guess especially in like school or around, like in high school, you definitely feel pressure to be a certain way, whether you should or not.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
Well, with high school, it's like high school is kind of hard if you don't have any friends or like fun stuff to do. So you usually have to find the right friends to fit in with.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Why do you say that?
People are just they're just rude, I've been bullied since I was in 7th grade. I don't try to fit in because every time I do try, I'm made fun of for being fake or for being a poser or for trying to be what I'm not. I'm just kind of over it. I'm done.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
Yeah, in today's culture, yeah. When you don't fit in with the crowd, the world will put like a kind of prejudice around you, and people kind of get looked at weird when they stand out. And they're by themselves sometimes.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
I don't think I have to fit in. Unique is that you're not all the same. You have different interests, you have different skills, and it's just accepting each other for that, and not everyone's the same.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
No.
No.
I think you beat to your own drum, you know, so.
Shaka brass.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody really needs to fit in. I think everybody's different. I think everybody's unique. And I think, you know, if you try to fit in, then you're not being true to yourself. But I do understand that there is pressure to fit in, but I don't think that's necessary. I think it's irrelevant. I think we're all in this together. And it doesn't matter. We can just be ourselves.
Do you feel like you have to fit in?
I feel like high school makes us feel like we have to fit in and makes us feel like we have to be something that we're not. And I think that one of the greatest things about growing up is realizing that you don't have to be anything that you don't want to be. And if you don't want to be part of a certain group, you don't have to be. It's your life and you can do what you want. Even if you feel like you have to fit in, you really don't, because it's all about you.